I'm Barbara Hensley. I am the founder visionary of the Hope Chest for Breast Cancer, which is a foundation that provides the quickest access to help with the most urgent needs of breast cancer patients. I lost both my sisters to breast cancer. My youngest sister, Kathy, passed away first in 1994. She fought the disease for 4 years, 4 really hard years. 18 months later, my older sister, Patsy, was diagnosed with breast cancer. And I don't know if you've ever been with anyone in chemo. It can be long, long treatments. Well, I walked in with Patsy, my older sister, the first time. We walked in, got her all settled, and she started visiting with this young woman next to her. You know, you're bored. You can only talk to Barbara for so many hours. The young woman's name was Nancy, and that's important because I'll never, ever forget Nancy. Nancy had to be 25, 26, something like that. So I went, oh my gosh, young people can get breast cancer. I didn't know that. But the amazing and shocking thing about Nancy was that at her feet were 3 young children, and she told me her story. She said, Barbara, I had a fantastic job. I had 2 jobs. I was supporting my family. We had a car. Everything was great. You know, I'm a single mom. We were doing it and making it. And I got breast cancer. But I kept going. I kept working. And then I lost one of my jobs because I missed too much work. I was getting really sick from the cancer. And then I lost the other job. So then I had no money. So if I'm going to come to get treatment, my babies have to come with me. I was shocked. I was saddened very much by it. I didn't know how it would impact me later. Made it to the end of the day, and I just said, I'm going to help Nancy and the kids pick everything up, get it organized, and get them to their car. Nancy just said, Barbara, you can't. And I said, what do you mean I can't? And she looked at me and she said, Barbara, we don't have a car. We'll be taking the bus. We only have 2 changes. We'll be fine. We do it all the time. I'm sure my mouth just dropped. I mean, here was another aha moment. Come on, Barbara, get your foot out of your mouth. Think about this world. I'm going to do something that makes a difference. I'm going to do something that makes a difference. And so I left my job. I didn't have a foundation somewhere or a trust or something that I could just start funding breast cancer patients. I could help here and there along the line, but to really make a difference, I had to figure out a business model that would make money to support the foundation. So I decided to open a very upscale resale shop and make it one that was organized and beautiful and a place that people would want to go and would feel welcome and be treated just so positively and know exactly what they were doing when they were donating or when they were shopping, where the money was go, how it would help the Nancys of the world, the difference that it would make. And so we opened and it took off from there. I did a lot of research on foundations and how they gave money away and what they did and how they worked and everything. And one of the things that hit me is, oh my gosh, there were a lot of red tape steps to get it from step 1 to Nancy, who needed the help. So I came up with a concept that we would partner with the hospitals. We tell them, the Hope Chest will pay your rent. The Hope Chest will pay for your food. The Hope Chest will pay for transportation. The Hope Chest will get your car fixed. The Hope Chest will pay your utility bill so it doesn't get turned off again. The Hope Chest will do this. And we actually pay the bills. And it happens quickly. It happens quickly. And we take care of all the Nancys of the world that we can find that need our help. When we started, the foundation was just this thing in my mind. Now we have evolved into this very professional, sophisticated, well-respected organization in the community. And that makes me very, very proud. Very, very proud. My message to donors, you can make such a difference. Your money is really going directly to help these men and women and their families who are going through this terrible disease, so that they won't have to be alone like Nancy was in the world.